All right, guys. So it is Tuesday, August 1st, and we're coming up on. God, it's been a while. It's August. We're almost getting to September. September. If you watch the start of my videos, I think I started it in. Yeah, it was right around September. So we're coming close to the 1 year mark. I figured I'd just put you on my phone camera to do this. You guys usually see bedrooms and what have you, so this is what you'll get today. So I mean, basically, for the most part, the pain's gone. Right, I don't have any pain within the leg or the actual leg bones. So all that's pretty much gone away. All the decisions are healed. I'm gonna say completely. I did, I did in the last couple of days. I did accumulate a scab. Scab? Yeah, it was no, it was a blister, not a scab. Blister. So when I was biking on my exercise bike, I was going just nonstop full bore, and all of a sudden I took my liner off, took a look at the limb like I usually do, and all of a sudden there's a tremendous scab just sitting on the top of the leg. So what I did is I cleaned it thoroughly. The blister was like the size of I would say eraser pen, so I lucked out, so it wasn't too bad. And what I did is I went out and purchased some bandages, and stuck I stuck a bandage on there and tried to keep it as sealed as possible, because you don't want just an open scab just sitting there and accumulating germs and whatnot, because that's not a good thing. That's prone for infection and whatnot. So yeah, I got a blister, and the best part is it's not even the best part. I'm not even going to say best part, but I completely didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any rubbing. I didn't feel anything. I mean, I did notice maybe the liner was a little bit loose than it was, and it just turns out that when it was loose, it basically was the limb going in and out of it. So that's what I'm chalking it up to be. So the blister healed. That was last week. Everything's okay. No infection. I did notice though, I mean, the way I got the blisters is right around the incision area where they tucked the calf muscle and then brought it up forward. That had a large indentation of scar tissue. So basically what what I started doing is I'm trying to thin out that area in terms of scarring. So I heard if you rub it, or the scar tissue is extremely hard over on that end. So what I started doing is just taking my fingers and crisscrossing them on the skin and then pushing down on it at the same time. And what I noticed is that when I was describing to you guys the vibration, basically the vibration was coming from the actual scar tissue that was meeting up on the other side of the skin at the top of the leg. So throughout the last couple days, I've been massaging it because I'm trying to reduce that scar tissue, and the only way that you're going to reduce that scar tissue or make it loose or make it at least pliable, you have to take those two sides and you have to rub them together and then create a looser skin. So I've been doing that, and what I've been noticing is that some of the buzzing has gone away. So, I mean, it could be some of the buzzing symptoms that I'm having. It could be underneath scar tissue, and again, I'm gonna say I'm about 10 months out, and it's still fresh technically, and I mean they say 18 months that you'll be having these symptoms at least. So, I'm just finding things here and there. To basically help aid the pain. So what else happened? So as you can see, I got a nice double chin here now. What I did notice is anitriptyline. Anitriptyline for me, it doesn't matter how hard I go, how much I work out. I've been working out extensively in the last a couple weeks, trying after getting back from Mexico, trying to get back on the bike and doing things that I'm supposed to be doing, just getting ready for it. So I haven't lost weight. I've gained about 20 pounds, and I'm chalking it up to anitriptyline, because when I was on that gabapentin initially, I was basically sitting on my butt not doing anything and I wasn't gaining any weight. And then the second anitriptyline got introduced into the equation, I noticed that it was extremely hard to keep the weight off. Back at the beginning, I was using crutches and I was basically going to the end of the block and whatnot, trying to get a little bit of exercise. But it's, however, how hard I try and whatever I do and whatever, diet, I have reduced myself down to 1,400, 1,200 calories. And back in the day, I was heavy. I lost 80 pounds, and what I did is I reduced myself to like a 1,200, 1,400 calorie diet, which is minimal. That's not a lot of food throughout the day. So it's no matter what I do, I'm still gaining weight. So I'm going to have a talk with the doctor and see if we can either switch the medication or lessen it. Anything, to kind of, I don't know, I'm going to say dent in the blow of the weight gain, because I got to lose the weight. We're looking at my final socket now. Probably, I think he's going to take the casting around, I'm going to say late October, November. And so what I don't want to happen is that, yeah, if I stay on it, I'll gain some weight. Yes, but what I don't want is basically when they go to cast it, I don't want the socket extremely large, or at least a little bit large, because what happens is that eventually the nerve pain will go away, I'm hoping. And when that does, obviously we'll take the anitriptyline away, and it's basically, I don't want to lose weight and then have a loose socket, because, when you gain weight in your leg, you increase volume because fat storage, and I just don't want that to be there. So don't get me wrong, it's only 20 pounds, it's nothing, extreme, but I find that gaining 20 pounds over the course of a couple months and then extremely biking almost 20 miles a day, and extremely just there's sweat all over the place because I'm biking so hard. And that's the way I usually was. And when I was doing that back in the summer, there's no way I could even gain weight if I didn't have a certain amount of calories. It would just shred, it'd shred right off. Yeah, so I'm gonna chalk it up to the anitriptyline because I'm trying whatever I can do. So we'll see what the doctor says. I'm gonna go back to the primary care. So, but other than that, that's about it. Mentoring's going great. I'm trying. I'm trying to revive this YouTube channel. I'm at least trying at least once a week now. So I'm gonna see if I can increment it. If ever I'm thinking about a live blog, so we can do a live blog, and then that way you guys can follow me and see basically what I'm doing throughout the day. So I think we'll do that. But questions, if you guys have any questions, I go to quite a bit of meetings and whatnot. People always have questions. If you have questions, please feel free below. Post them down in the comments, and I will be more than happy to talk to you. If you don't want to talk to it on the comment section, feel free to reach out to me via instant message, and we can talk off the side, what have you. So I'm helping a lot of people, and so if you guys have any questions, please feel free. But otherwise, if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, go ahead and hit that button down in the lower corner so you can receive videos just like this every single day. But until then, I'm going to keep it short. It's 8 minutes. Everyone have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.